Can I quote you on that?
Yes, you may.
Love is what life makes a lesbian. I don't know.
Lesbians are what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Okay, Alex, make sound.
I'm making sound with my mouth and vocal cords.
That's great. Sophie, make a sound.
No, fuck you, asshole.
Clip that.
Clip that chat.
Is this episode 119?
I think it's 2121.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's 121.
I just shared it a minute ago.
Okay, I don't have it yet.
We've been grinding the pod. Okay, Sophie, test audio.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Yeah, that's fine.
The woke Joe Biden jumps over the young,
sleepy
The
sniffs,
cuckaway.
Sleepy
sniffs
Trump.
over the young child.
That's weird. I wish you hadn't said that, but you did, and now it has to exist in my mind forever. Thank you.
And on record.
And on record.
Thanks,
that's
hard
true.
drive.
Yeah, thank you, hard drive.
Thank you, patrons.
Preserving all the racial slurs that I'm about to say.
Thank you, patrons, for enabling lost media.
Patrons. No, I really wanted to do a transit speedrunning episode because I'm currently developing a strat for us to do a UTA speedrun. And
That would be great. Guests would be great for like the help with the broader context, you know?
but yeah, I was thinking like we should have a guest for that.
You did say 121, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not NJT with a line.
Did we already do this?
Episode 95?
The NJT Riverline? Yeah, we did. Did you forget to check? We have a website.
I did. I didn't see it.
Oh, no, you can literally just control F on our website. Episode 95, Philadelphia, New Jersey's Riverline.
So
if it's
question,
working.
what if we delete that?
Yeah, we'll go from 94 to 96.
How about we see how many views that video got?
Oh my god.
Now, I'd love to compare and contrast what they say.
Well, fuck.
Okay, it's so...
I just spent an hour and a half
Writing
this
it.
episode.
And we already have it.
see.
And this, kids, is why you don't keep records.
It got 205 views,
Okay, that's like
10
decent.
likes, and 2 comments.
Damn. Can't delete it. Okay, well, we're going to talk about Trevor Lee instead and how much I hate his guts. How about that?
Oh, yeah, I know enough about Trevor Lee to make like a factual episode.
It doesn't need to be factual, though.
This is pure sort of polemic and vitriol.
I'm glad you made me look up Riverline on the... Who's calling me? That's my dad.
Cool.
One sec.
Do you ever yell at your phone? Okay, go ahead. Thank you, first-time guest on the podcast, Alex's dad.
Woo!
First time guest? Oh, first time... Okay, for him.
Yeah, not for us. We've had guests before.
No.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
just nullified all of the previous...
trans got canceled.
Yeah, I'm transphobic now.
Oh. Well, we knew that. But...
Crazy development.
No, I might tell you about this someday, but it's not. I don't want it recorded. I'm not actually transphobic. Oh my god! Please don't look at me like that. Holy shit! I'm not that much of a self-hater. I mean, I am, but like not that way. Okay. Other people are fine. I'm just terrible.
Oh yeah, that kind. Yeah.
That's called being Christian.
I thought that was more Catholic.
True. Well, I have news for you.
Capital
You're
or
Catholic
lowercase?
No, I've always been Catholic. I'm
Capital or lowercase?
both because I'm Anglo-Catholic. And
Oh.
this is not a new development.
We're happy for you.
You came out as Anglo-Catholic.
I'm not coming out. I've already come out as Anglo-Catholic. I am like on the internet on a channel more successful than this one as an Anglo-Catholic.
Trans is out, Anglo-Catholic is in. How the times have changed.
The Hughes are rejecting wokeness and embracing Anglo-Catholicism. No.
Transitioning to Jesus.
I'm transitioning to... I don't know, baptized person. My pronouns are G sus. Oh, you see, wouldn't that be great if I was like Blair White? Like, I could make so much money if I was Blair White too. The trouble with me is
Blair White?
Right-wing transgender influencer.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I guess they're an anti-abortion woman, so.
Yeah. Anti-transgenders.
Yeah. Okay.
Transgenders against trannies, basically. Okay. But this is good because since we're talking about transsexualism and how much of a perversion it is, we need to talk briefly about House Bill 183 because as you may not know, and I'm sorry if we're the ones bringing this to your awareness, the Utah legislature meets every year.
When did session start?
Session starts the 20th.
The 20th. We have another week before session starts.
Yeah, so we have a week of sort of blessed freedom from the legislature destroying our lives.
I already legit have like 2 things on the schedule already.
To go
to on the Hill.
Yeah, what do you have?
Rio Grande Plan Day on the Hill. Got to see the diorama.
They have a diorama?
Yeah.
Ooh, now I want to go.
It's pretty good. And then also there's the Heal Utah lobby day, which is just like generic street safety, biking, public health.
Can we do the Red Line podcast stay on the Hill?
If you can afford catering, yes, apparently. It's what I'm learning.
Oh, we can afford catering.
Cool.
Alex, can we afford catering?
I think a modest
catering.
Like a bagel.
Yeah, bagel and no locks.
We could do next year. We could do the Red Line podcast day on the Hill, and we buy all the legislators bagels.
That's apparently how you get them to show up. Might need something better than like a dry bagel. Maybe like full bagel sandwich catering.
A wet bagel.
I mean, Stewardship Utah got some senators to vote for my representative's bill last year with food. So like,
cool. Like college all over again.
Mm-hmm. It is exactly like that. It's more like high school, actually, in my experience, because it's just sort of petty bickering all the time.
Oh, then in college you lose a lot of pettiness, and then there's more food.
That's right. So House Bill 183 is what I'm going to refer to as a nuclear bomb for trans people.
Oh, great!
like
a targeted tentacle-licious nuclear bomb.
No. Like SAR bomb, like the 50 megaton thing that the Russians tested in like the 80s. Of like, you kind of can't live here anymore if this bill passes.
How are we going down this slope? Was it last session or the session before where the governor is like, I'm going to make this ceremonial and easily overridden veto against this bill where 4 trans people get banned from sports?
Yeah, and every year they tell us, this will solve the transsexual question.
This is not a slope. This is a cliff. Oh, God. Reference?
This is a sort of like, what's the one that goes down exponentially? What do you call that? Anti-exponential?
An exponential curve, but you turned it sideways? No, logarithmic goes
logarithmic
up,
goes up really fast and then it's slowly. So I think it's like reverse exponential or something.
Yeah, just flip the curve upside down.
It's like
gets
that
exponentially
of
worse.
What is happening at the moment. Previous years were bad. You can't use the bathroom anymore. Oh, well, everywhere has gender-neutral restrooms now. It's fine. It wasn't, but it was fine.
It was manageable, maybe is a word.
Yeah, you can't be trans in prison anymore. You can't do all this stuff. All stuff that is bad. This is like it. Like, you just can't do it anymore. And I'll read you the summary I wrote a couple days ago when I found out about this. Because I used to be a legislative intern, and all we do every day, all day, for 45 days
summaries.
is write freaking bill summaries.
Yeah.
And I need to express that finely tuned skill occasionally.
This is your coping mechanism.
Well, it's not a coping mechanism so much as me trying to be useful for people I'm working with to advocate against this thing.
Hey, bill's not passed yet.
But it will.
Not with that attitude.
I mean,
Yeah.
You know how this thing
fucked.
is.
We're so fucked.
House Bill 183 repeals discrimination protections for transgender, transsexual, and otherwise not gender nonconforming individuals in several areas, including employment, housing, and criminal justice.
Question.
Yes.
Does this not conflict with federal anti-discrimination law?
Under this administration, you think that the federal government is going to enforce its existing anti-discrimination laws against...
But like as an academic exercise, would this...
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But you know that the Trump administration is going to probably illegally repeal that, and no one is going to stop him because we just don't follow our own laws in this country anymore. Item number 2. Courts may no longer issue orders to amend the sex field of Utah-issued birth certificates except in certain circumstances. Now, this doesn't seem like that much of a problem, but you can't get a passport unless your driver's license and birth certificate match. So this prohibits anyone who was born in the state of Utah and is trans from ever getting a passport.
Yeesh.
Oh, so if you've like changed one of them, you're just permanently fucked?
Yeah.
That's a really sneaky way to fuck people over.
Or that is my understanding. I may be wrong on that. And the except in certain circumstances, if you're intersex, or if they made a mistake, which I think is very funny.
I wonder how people might express
they
a mistake.
made a mistake.
God, we're going straight back to like 1700 where you disappear in a different town and you come back as a woman.
This is going to be like that Tumblr coffee pasta thing. From a while ago where it was like, I live in Utah and it doesn't specify what kind of transgender surgery you need to get your sex changed on your birth certificate. So my doctor wrote me a note for my tonsillectomy.
Please, we need an underground network of this.
Now here's the kind of like really like part that actually offends me personally. The bill also prohibits employers, including law enforcement agencies, from assigning trans and GNC individuals to positions where they will have prolonged face-to-face contact of more than 2 minutes with a child.
What in the fucking Florida of defining a gender identity as like molesting children?
Yeah, you see, it's inherently sort of damaging to children to be around anyone who is trans.
Statistically, it's damaging to children to be around adult men.
So, like, for context, I would have to stop doing certain stuff at my job.
Your actual job.
Yeah, because I run the young adults group at St. Mark's Cathedral, shout out. And since we don't have a youth group at the moment, since we have a lot of young people, but like no people in their teens for some reason, and then there's a ton of kids, but there's just no one in the middle. Weird situation. But we have like 2 teens. And so they just come with the young adults most of the time because they don't have a group. I'd have to tell them they can't come. Because otherwise it's me acting in my like official job capacity, being around a minor for
This is
more
so
than 2
fucking
minutes.
Florida. Like, oh yes,
and I'm taking the diocesan youth on a trip to Hawaii.
Cool.
For the summer. Would be illegal for me to do that.
So what the
because I mean,
so when does the government
because I'm going to be
shoot
getting
you?
a stipend from the diocese for it, and so it's my official job to deal with the children, and so I think that it would technically be illegal for me to do that. Is that going to stop me from doing it? Probably not, but it would be illegal.
So when do you have to like start walking around with like a paper bag over your head or dump
I don't know. Here's a fun bit for the trans kids who have already been like, whacked over the head 47 times in the last 3 years. Provisions requiring special bathroom accommodations for transgender and non-conforming minors in public schools are removed. HB 183 allows public schools to require trans and GNC children to use a restroom corresponding to their birth-assigned sex if a unisex restroom is unavailable.
Who's ready to get bullied or beat up in the school
Who's
bathroom?
ready to get raped? Yeah. And then here's the just like, kick a man while he's down bit.
We're still going.
In addition to the previous provisions, the bill prohibits agencies of the state of Utah from using the word gender in administrative rulemaking.
It's in this summary. Presumably it's in this bill.
And replaces gender with sex in substantial portions of the state code.
Aren't there like...
It has no fiscal impact, though.
They always put that on their fucking bills.
It's not great. And this is the reason why 400,000. Why you should, if you're interested in like learning more about this sort of legislation, you should read Aaron in the Morning, who is a great Montana-based like person who does she does like the rundown of this every week of like what evil shit the government is doing
every week.
And she recently covered a study where like 400,000 trans people have moved states since the start of the Trump administration. That's last year. So this is why that's happening.
Yeah.
They're very emboldened. This is a very bad bill. I don't.
Well, and again, if it's literally going to conflict with federal code under like a normal law-abiding administration, they couldn't even run this.
So it's fucked up. It's not great.
We're so fucked.
Well, I'm so fucked. You're fine.
We
as a
society,
We
the state of
collectively
Utah.
are a little bit fucked. And there's a few other ones that they're running too naturally. I have a whole tracking spreadsheet that I can send over, but it's not great, guys.
I still want to ask the question, like, fucking why?
Well, because
Why do they care?
I apparently could not read Galatians 3:28, and therefore my religion tells me that you are going to hell.
I thought hell was like this metaphysical place and not like some jail in Utah.
Well, given the reports about mosquitoes out at the new state penitentiary,
Why did they put it there?
I really don't know. I don't know what was wrong with the previous site, to be honest with you.
It had to become a development.
It had to become the point, capital T, capital P. Yeah. So anyway, there's my rant of the day. I'm very displeased with this.
I would say understatement of the century.
For now, it's only 2026.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to get personal, and I don't like talking about this shit. But like,
if now is the time to rally the troops.
I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry to every psychotic Republican in the government that I was born with this great medical condition that makes me hate myself for being male. And then there's this great treatment I can do.
Oh, so teenagers should kill themselves.
So there's this great treatment that I can do where I just be a woman, and it kind of solves that particular problem for me. And makes me able to live a normal life.
Frankly, one of the simpler medical
not
treatments.
a normal life because it's me, but like...
but you're able to be taxed.
I am able to be taxed.
Yeah.
I am able to have a job. I am able to, like, I don't know, get married, have kids, do all the normal life stuff, and just, like, be a normal and productive... I really don't like that framing, but productive member of society. And you're just going to be like, what if you didn't do that and killed yourself instead? Because...
Yeah, like what's the statistical percentage of Utahns that are trans? Imagine if whatever the statistical percentage of them just sat down and killed themselves as teenagers.
Like, my dearest ambition for myself is that in a few years, I will never have to think about being trans again. And I will just be able to, like, live my fucking life.
Yeah.
I will, like...
Not have the constant meta grind.
I'm not... There's a lot of people I'm not out to already. And I can just not, like, be out to everyone. Because I just want to be, like, a normal person in society. Living my life.
Mind-blowing.
And the government, for some freaking reason... has decided that is unacceptable, and I don't know. I bet I go to church more than all these bitches and know the Bible better than them. And
Definitely.
I put money on that.
And I'm sorry to say that there is actually nothing in there, or in the Book of Mormon, which I've also read, about any of this. And you should just leave us alone. We don't want your children. We don't want your children to be trans because actually it is not a very fun experience. It is extremely painful to grow up that way. We don't want your kids to go through that. But if they are going to go through it, we want them to, like, be able to access resources. And that's it. So, like, I don't know. Leave us alone. I'm coming up to the hill. I'm going to... and Kyle can attest to this, give you the most big ass blasting that you have ever received from a public commenter. And that is all.
You're going to use the entire allotted time to the second.
I will use the allotted time to the second. I will rehearse it, and I will imply that you're going to hell for doing this.
Let me know what day. I'll be there.
You'll come?
I'll be
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I will tell you that.
I will
actually.
rally the troops.
You will rally the troops. Yeah. I mean, frankly, like, I don't know. I like Utah. There's a part of me
fine
that
state.
would like to live here. To be candid, I'm thinking about doing some grad school of an undefined sort and then coming back. And I would like to be able to come back maybe someday, but like, I don't know, man.
If they're gonna make it a literal minefield to like be
yeah,
physically
yeah,
present
yeah.
in the state.
Like, I don't know. Anyhow, other bad bills the legislature is running.
Because you know there's not just one.
No, does anybody know about any other ones that they're watching? Because I have a whole list already, but I'd be interested to hear if you guys have seen anything.
I haven't been looking lately.
Nope, just waiting for it to explode in my ears.
Bad civic duty, but
like, you know, when you're at the ski resort on the morning of especially a good snow day, and you could hear the artillery in the distance. You can hear the blasting. I just wait for that.
I really think, okay, I gotta be honest with you guys. I think the coolest thing in the world is the fact that we use like actual artillery.
Okay, Alta's switching off of actual artillery to like the stationary bomb.
Alta, I would like to say that is extremely cringe.
Sometimes live rounds get lost on the mountain.
Okay, and
well, that's fine.
And the shrapnel does damage to the lift cables.
Okay, and
okay, that's all I got.
Those are problems that can be solved pretty easily.
But have you considered that it's cool as hell?
As opposed to like the cuck egg things they put on the ridges.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are the cuck egg things?
In one or two spots at Alta, on top of like particularly high ridges that are literally just avalanche machines, they have these like egg-looking devices floating a few feet, like on a pole a few feet above the ridge that like explosives come out of.
It's like a sort of Bloons Tower Defense sort of thing.
It's like the spike shooter. Okay.
I was, when you said that, I was sort of imagining it was more like one of those like drop rides that they have at the fair. And then it just comes down and like pounds the ground and that starts the avalanche.
See, I thought it was someone with like something like an RPG. And they were just like, I didn't know it came from the top. I thought it came from like a helicopter. I don't know. I thought we were going to war with avalanches. I'm sort of
imagining a sort of like, the Toyota Technical with a guy with an RPG in the back of it, like, and that's what the ski patrol is.
Maybe they should put up the gondola so you can shoot artillery out of it.
Many people were saying like this is an underrated sort of benefit of the gondola is that you can put guns on it.
You missed the part where they intended to shut down the gondola for automated cable inspections after using any artillery in the area.
Lame.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Cowardice.
Keep it running.
Don't be a bitch. Oh God. Okay. Oh yeah, Trevor Lee wants to get rid of the thing you have to do where you so currently if you want to get a vaccine exemption for your kid in Utah's public schools,
you ask really nicely and you fill out some paperwork.
Yeah, and you have to do this training that like says the reasons why you should not do that because it's stupid.
Okay, that seems fair. But as far as I'm aware, it's generally fairly easy to get a vaccine exemption.
It is, and Trevor Lee wants to make it even easier.
Well, then
and here's the super concerning thing is that in a lot of U.S. states, especially in the West right now, we are already getting below like herd immunity levels because of how many people are stopping vaccinating their kids
based off of shit they read on the internet.
Based on stuff they read on the internet.
I was very lucky that it wasn't very easy to do back in 2002.
Were your parents like interesting?
But not in the way it is today. More in the hippie way.
And I respect that far more than I do the current thing. And I actually kind of feel the same way because a couple years after like my last rounds of vaccines, my dad started getting super into anti-vax stuff. Yeah. So I'm glad I got him. And I even got the HPV one, even though my mom didn't want me to.
Yeah, I got HPV and I'm like, okay, sweet.
I didn't want to give a partner cervical cancer. Like,
no.
Is that too much to believe?
What sex? No.
Not my Christian...
Not my Christian Minecraft server.
Not my... Not in my Deseret nationalism society.
Not in what should have been the largest state in the...
Okay, but Utah would be a very different state today if it included Los Angeles. I'd like to say that.
It would have...
Wokerette.
I'm just glad it didn't happen.
Oh, come on. You know that it'd be fun to be like, we're the capital, we control you. And that's LA sitting over there with 20 million people. Like,
No, you already know they would have shoved it off.
they probably would have. Yeah. And it's good that we didn't give the Mormons that much power.
Yeah, I think the main issue was they didn't draw straight lines for borders. They kind of just like... It's like someone's kid vomited on a map and they just like traced the outline.
Well, and there's something about like the character of
my Christian neighborhood.
Well, no, I was gonna say like an extremely racist like 1800s politician that makes him, and it is him, want like straight borders no matter what. Like there's something in his head that gives him that satisfaction, and that's why Africa is the way it is today.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry, guys.
Coming from Europe, England, France. Who else was
England,
the
France,
Dutch?
Spain, Portugal, the Dutch, the Germans.
Yep. The whole continent, pretty much.
The Austro-Hungarians tried. It didn't work. So did the Swedes.
I do wish that state boundaries were based on watershed boundaries. I do support that.
I've seen like maps of that, and I think that that's quite cool.
Yeah.
Like having.
Instead of
Yes,
just a
I'm
line.
also in support of that. Is what I'm saying.
It makes more sense if you don't have massive dams. But
Oh. How would it affect the concept of Wendover/West Wendover? Would that just have to exist somewhere else, or what?
Let me look.
Like, how easy is it for me to go to the border and do gambling or fireworks?
I think it would include...
Or apparently soon, transgenderism.
I can't
hi.
wait to go to Wendover to do transgenderism.
To stand around and exist and live your normal life.
That's such a miserable place to do that. Every time
In fucking West Wendover,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I just really don't like Northern Nevada. I don't like Nevada in general. Reno's okay, but everywhere else in Nevada, I just really don't like. And the main reason is that it just is hell on my skin. Like, I wake up in the morning and I'm like scaly. Like I'm like a lizard. I don't want to be a lizard.
You want to be a person.
I want to be a human being, not a lizard. It's like, what is the Dr. Doofenshmirtz thing where he's like, no. I don't know what I'm thinking. Please ignore me.
I'm trying to find... The Huck 6 is too fine. I think Huck 4 is what states would be.
Huck 4, what does that mean?
Hydrologic unit code.
And what is...
It's like a zip code. So it starts at I think it starts at 2.
Oh,
And it's
new
pretty
zip
much
code.
like huge areas. And then
So that
as
would be
you
like-
add more digits, it slowly gets smaller.
So like 2 would be like continental divide.
I think so, yeah.
And then 1 or 4 is like specific rivers, basically.
4 is going to be like larger areas, like basins. Like Great
So
Basin.
like the Great Basin, and then you get like the Columbia River and the Snake River are like their own thing.
If
That
I
would be
can-
cool.
If I can find it. But like Huck 10 is like a smaller area. So you have probably, I think, 3 in Salt Lake County. So like Mill Creek and pretty much the Jordan River, the tributary of Mill Creek, is its own one. So everything that drains into Mill Creek is a Huck 10.
Oh, interesting.
Can we put whatever he's showing in the video, please?
Alex, can you just paste a bunch of links at the bottom of our current document? Thanks.
Our document that is
Sure.
about
Look,
something we already talked
this
about.
turned out to be a pretty good pivot. I'm happy with it. Anyway, Salt Lake Countyites for a greater Mill Creek drainage basin.
You know, I was kind of thinking the other day, like, what if we started, you know, that obnoxious thing that people in like Eastern Oregon and Washington are doing, where they're like, we're going to join Idaho. What if we started doing that for like Colorado and Salt Lake County?
True. We'll have an enclave.
See, that's funny because the western slope of Colorado would want to join Utah.
Sure, we'll trade. They can
Okay.
have like Grand Junction,
Yeah,
and then
Grand
Colorado gets Salt Lake.
Ideally, we would just take Salt Lake and move it where Montrose, Colorado is, and then we'd be next to like the very nice ski towns.
No, I like it. I
large
like it.
wildlife areas.
Do you have a tissue box?
I don't. I have toilet paper.
I'll take some toilet paper. Probably the whole roll.
This is like very like uncivilized of me, but I never
say never.
keep tissue anymore because it's so expensive.
Oh, okay.
You can just put lotion on your nose after using the toilet paper.
See, I'm a tissue lover.
Are you?
Yeah,
I'll just
It
buy the
kinda
Costco
depends on the
packs and I
time of
stop
the
thinking
year.
about it. I just buy the Costco packs and I stop thinking about it as
That
a good consumer.
Is also an option.
As a good consumer, I'm well trained. You want to hear another Trevor Lee bill?
Oh, what did
is
he
it
do
Charlie
this time?
Kirk Boulevard?
Oh my!
No, tell me about Charlie Kirk Boulevard. Is that introduced?
Yeah.
Is it actually? Okay.
I don't remember which House bill it is, but it's House Bill something or another.
Which street?
Right south,
Harvey
Harvey
Milk.
Holy
Boulevard.
fuck.
He's actually like, if you look here, I'm gonna go to le.utah.gov is your number one source for learning about the legislature.
Yeah.
I just like to say that. If you look at Trevor Lee's bill list this year, it's just like a laundry list of like how much can I be bizarre.
It's just actually like ontologically evil.
He is doing highway designation amendments, which is renaming
Harvey Milk
Harvey
Boulevard
Milk
into
to
Charlie Kirk Boulevard.
which has no possible problematic connotations for the
Zero.
reason that you are renaming that specific street. And also, there are no unnamed streets in Salt Lake City, a city which is famously known for having
unnamed
all of its
streets.
streets be numbers.
City for which he also does not represent.
I know.
Yeah, get
like,
the
come
fuck
on.
out of our
Like,
city.
where is he from? Like,
Oh,
somewhere in Davis County, probably. Like,
it's Harriman, I think.
oh, it can't be.
I think it might be.
I'm looking up district maps. Okay. Trevor.
I guess that matters more, like where he represents.
Trevor.
It's anyway. It's not in the area he wants to rename the street. I'm like, if you're gonna rename a street to Charlie Kirk
Do
Boulevard,
something on like Provo Orem.
yeah, exactly. Or yeah, like where he was shot.
Yeah, I mean, like, I
rename-
would actually be open to naming like a street on like UVU
An
campus, Charlie
unnamed
Kirk Memorial
street
Boulevard.
or
Right?
like a dumb
That's
named
fine.
Like
street.
that seems like
near the shooting.
normal thing to do,
Yeah.
and not
Yeah.
to be like specifically like, who is this famous gay person who I can sort of like offend the memory of?
Well, and like even if he was shot on 9th South, just name like the North-South Street after him.
So-
Don't rename.
Right.
The other one.
Like 9th West, 9th East. Neither of these streets are named. You can even have a 9. 9th North. Like,
But like go out to Kearns. Like Kearns,
Yeah.
Kirk,
yeah,
Kerfuffle.
I don't know. Kearns Kirk. So he represents part of Layton and South Weber.
That's
So
not
you were
here.
correct.
Just because they have no economy
And
doesn't
notably,
mean we should be
he
that mean to
represents the
them.
part that is across the freeway from the Frontrunner station.
Ooh.
Wait, can I see the map?
You sure can. Here, I'll show you.
I think that's the area where they tore down one of the historic pioneer houses and put in a parking lot for an elementary school. I'm pretty sure that's the
Why
same.
are we
that's
like
the
this?
same
America,
area.
America, you will preserve a parking lot as historic and like a crappy house from the 1900s and then tear down a genuine piece of history for a parking lot. This is America.
Intentional economic segregation, what can I say? The drive to park is real.
The drive to park is so real. He doesn't even represent the troops. I mean, come on. Oh, and it's Stuart Adams District too. Weird.
So the other Trevor Lee bill that I was going to bring up before I learned about an infinitely stupider one is HB 96, which is the Ivermectin bill, which says that doctors can prescribe you ivermectin and that they're not liable.
doctors. Pharmacists.
Hold up, I need to read this close.
Pharmacists do not have prescribing power normally.
But they can also give you fluoride.
That's great.
Oh.
Going down to the pharmacy every day to get my ivermectin and my fluoride.
Okay, so the loophole from the highlighted provisions at the top. Thank you, hardworking legislative
You don't
fact check
wanna read
people.
only
Did you
the
say blue
highlighted.
pill?
You don't want to read only the highlighted provisions.
Yeah, I know I need to read the actual thing or make you write a summary, but I think it's transparent enough in this particular case. Usually it's fucking useless. Here it says it authorizes a physician to issue a standard non-individualized prescription drug order for ivermectin, and a pharmacy or pharmacist or a pharmacy intern to dispense it pursuant to this standard order without a prescription for a particular patient. Which sounds like loopholes to just let pharmacists give ivermectin to people. It also limits liability for both the physician and the pharmacist involved in this process.
So I love that ivermectin...
And explicitly states that doing any of this is not unprofessional conduct, and thou shalt not be looked down upon by thy
the
peers.
AMA can't... Come on.
Disbar them or whatever
Medically
pharmacist
disbar you. Yeah. This is really stupid. I love how ivermectin, which is a drug, I cannot emphasize this enough, that deworms horses, has become the right's sort of like magic pill to solve any issue. Like COVID, take horse dewormer. Cancer, take horse dewormer. It'll cure you. Like,
Hey, there's a bunch of other states that are doing OTC ivermectin.
That's really stupid. Why?
I don't know. I didn't actually read the article.
Disabled parking permit amendments. Oh, this could be bad. Nope, this is extremely normal.
Cool.
It allows pregnant mothers or expectant mothers to park in accessible parking spaces during the duration of their pregnancy.
I like
That is actually a good bill. Good job, Trevor Lee.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe you should just run that bill. That's a really good idea.
That's kind
I
of
don't...
similar to the Japanese, where they do things like that.
Like when you're
to
getting
prioritize people, like make it easier for people to.
Like when you're getting your little doctor's note to get like maternity leave at work, they can hand you like the temporary permit, and there you go. We're off to the races.
And you can also get ivermectin.
Oh yeah. Why are we giving pregnant women ivermectin without prescriptions?
Because it's good for the
baby worm?
Child.
It's good for the worm.
The brain worm.
He has another anti-vax bill too, but I honestly can't tell what it does. So we're going to have to save that for a later date.
I'm sure it does something really good.
Yeah, some of these are quite dense. Although, since we were talking about Charlie Kirk, Representative...
We are Charlie. We carry the flame.
It's worse that that's an AI song.
Of course it's an AI song.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Representative Walt Brooks is introducing HB 84, which makes it easier to carry guns on college campuses.
Was it that difficult?
I thought you can already open carry on campus, can't you?
And you can conceal carry too, because
You just have that permit.
You don't need a permit in Utah.
We have permits.
For concealed carry?
Yeah, you don't need one.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
I'm packing tomorrow.
You can get a permit so you can like transfer it to other states, I believe, but you don't need it in the state of Utah.
If I understand the bill text that this is amending, you would actually need a concealed carry permit to carry a firearm on a elementary school, secondary school, in a secure area according to some other section, a daycare, secure area of an airport, house of worship, or private residence where carrying of dangerous weapons has been prohibited, or other applicable law things. This section previously also required a concealed carry permit on college campuses, similar to other kinds of schools, and the amendment, the new bill, strikes that out.
Okay.
Making it easier to carry a gun under certain circumstances on college campuses.
I thought they just got rid of it across the board, but... Huh. Is that, yeah, that's a Charlie Kirk reaction, isn't it? Well, not to dwell on the past, but here's the Huck 2 boundaries.
Yes, let's see it. Oh, those are good. I like how California's like actually its own thing.
So these are just for Utah that I downloaded, but the entire Great Basin is just one. And then Arizona's kind of the same with a bit of Utah in it, a bit of Nevada. Then the eastern part of Utah and the western part of Colorado are in one. the whole Northwest is just one.
As it should be.
So-
Rightful Oregon clay.
But then we can break it down more into the 4 boundaries. And again, this is just Utah. It's kind of hard to see. So they get slightly smaller.
I mean, what would your guys' opinion be on doubling the number of states?
Like splitting states up.
Mm-hmm.
Out west, it feels, and we live in one of the smaller states, it feels like we're already a little bit stretched thin for population to put in states to begin with.
Well, yeah, but the idea would be to create like 100 states of like a roughly equal population, so you get rid of this whole Senate bullshit.
I think we just need more senators and representatives for each state.
I think I'm okay with states having wildly different populations. That's a big part of the fun.
As long as they get roughly equal like representation.
Yeah, we just need national popular vote, you're right.
Probably, yeah. Like,
Even though I would like to note that even though Donald Trump won the popular vote, I'm still in favor of national popular vote. Because it's democracy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Clinton have won first Trump term?
Yeah.
Gore would have won.
Gore would
Al
have
Gore
won.
did win.
Al Gore...
Al Gore was actually scammed
Fucking-
out of that election.
yeah.
You can't change my
No, I
mind.
would say that was
Delay.
The
Delays.
AP figured it out afterwards. Like, it's
All the
confirmed.
delay tactics, yeah.
No, I would say that was one of the worst mistakes.
Yeah, would it have
Ever
prevented
made.
Trump's second term? No. Would it have got us Gore and prevented Trump first term? Yeah.
I feel like Trump's first term would have probably been 2020 if Hillary Clinton had one in 2016.
The usual logic of if economy bad, then vote for the other person.
So
COVID.
here's the Huck 8 boundaries, which
Mhm.
obviously you see Utah County is the exact same because we're just in a bowl.
Well, Salt Lake
So
County is also
interesting.
literally a drainage basin.
Yeah. Utah County is
Dub
just
County
one.
design.
Your job is cool, Alex. Do you know that?
Yeah, but it is kind of boring.
Well, I really hate to break it to you, but I also have a job that I think is really cool, and it's also sometimes pretty boring.
And
Wow.
here's the
That's
Huck
why they
10.
pay us for this shit.
So here's your Mill Creek watershed.
Can you send me a picture of that in chat? I want to see the new boundaries in the valley.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
And
there
then
was this thing. No, but there was last year in the legislature this bill that I thought was really interesting, where the southern third of Salt Lake County wanted to split off because Salt Lake County's too woke, and
Yep.
Right, and
Wait.
Salt Lake County is an entity with all sorts of political power that does anything.
well, yeah, actually it is. Roads, things like that.
Roads
Tax-
sometimes largely in unincorporated areas. We don't have a lot of county maintained roads here. Trash pickup, but not anywhere anybody cares about.
Police,
No offense.
but we're not doing that anymore.
We're not doing the police thing anymore. Recreation
for
facilities.
undisclosed reasons.
Recreation facilities, but only some of them. Actually, a lot of them, but
Yeah, but they don't want to pay for the recreation facilities
So-
or the libraries.
But
Or
point is,
transportation.
Or
our
transportation.
county doesn't do that much in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but they
especially
don't want to be
incorporated
in the
areas.
same county as liberals.
There we go.
So if they get to do that, can we also do that? But again, join Colorado, or Oregon, or California, Nevada, even.
Yeah, if
I
we're gonna have
think about.
schisms, why not full send?
Yeah, like actual national divorce.
Except with 1 million enclaves.
Sure, why not? I mean, we can fly everything these days. Like we did the Berlin airlift.
We're gonna do the fucking the
we're
Mill
gonna
Creek
the
drainage basin
the
airlift.
eternal Salt Lake airlift.
God, that's so stupid.
We're gonna have fortified borders on all edges of Salt Lake City.
Okay, I'm gonna send you down to the Huck 14 level.
Oh boy. Okay, Greater Mill Creek, kind of crazy. That really just slices off a bit of downtown, and goes all the way into West Valley,
Wow.
sort of. Yeah, this is kind of an
So what is
boundary.
this top left one next to the Great Salt Lake? What is that supposed to be the drainage of? Is there a creek over there?
Wait, top left.
The one with the Kennecott tailings pond. in
Yeah,
it.
the one with the giant pond in it.
I think. Yeah, so that's because if you see, it follows City Creek down to And then I imagine it follows pretty much. Yeah, it gets the other side of City Creek, I think, of that drainage. It's kind of weird in the really low-lying areas, but if you did, I don't know. I never look at it too close.
What if we redefine drainage basin to include artificial drainage, including water pumped in canals and including sewage processing?
You do not want to see the canal layer.
I would like to see that. You have no idea how much I would like to see the canal layer.
You're gonna get not a narrow boat, but a narrowest boat.
So, what if we did that though? Like, wouldn't that be fun?
It would also be like a million kinds of trespassing, and we'd get stuck under every bridge.
No. But what if we legalized it?
Oh,
like what if we made it fun? Like what if we made agricultural canals fun?
This is what we have.
No, because they're just a random canal. You can't go boating in them. There's no like path next to them you can walk on.
Well, this is what we have in principle with the Jordan River. The practical problem is we don't have the English system of standardizing these canals in terms of width and height clearances.
We could do that.
That sounds like
socialism. We could become a tourist destination. You can go float the canals of Salt Lake City.
Like this is already a
steam dries up.
Oh, that is pretty.
This is already.
No, sorry, that's the Huck 12, so that's a finer.
I see.
Well, Sophie, this is already a major cell of the Daybreak Lake. So just like a proper democratization.
Kayaking. I want to go narrowboating.
Democratization of the canals.
Podcast trip to go narrowboating? Alex is like, sure.
Okay.
I don't think we could afford it.
No.
Narrowboat rentals are surprisingly expensive. Well, not that surprisingly expensive, but they are expensive.
Travel and lodging too.
Well, we wouldn't need lodging, Kyle.
Oh.
Because we'd sleep on the boat.
Oh, shit. Smart.
So it would just be flights to the UK and then the cost of renting. But flights to the UK are not cheap. Although if you can find deals. Like Miles in Transit once flew to Spain for like $3. So.
Double the price of all domestic flights and use the money to subsidize international flights.
Why?
So we can go to the UK on the cheap?
Or better yet, Atlantic Tunnel.
The MBTA Green Line extension, Big Dig 2, to the UK.
Only the entire GDP of the world for the next 40 years.
Infrastructure in 2040. Well, I think canonically I thought canonically Big Dig 2 on the meme map went the other way out west, but I don't remember.
Okay.
This is all very interesting.
What's this last one? Huck 8?
Yeah, so that's like the bigger one.
It is literally just Salt Lake County. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember what it is.
You wanna know my favorite drainage basin boundary? The Red Butte Canyon Natural Research Area, in which if you cross the drainage basin boundary, you'll get like slapped with the fucking fine of your life in an instant.
I would love to go in there.
If you shoot a deer and it runs over the drainage basin boundary and you go to like drag it back out of their precious research area, they will fine your ass.
How will they know?
I don't know, and I'm kind of scared to find out.
They have like drones.
This is apparently really genuinely well enforced.
Is this like, have you guys seen, what's that show that's popular right now? Pluribus. The show about like the hive mind that takes over the earth.
Never met
her. Oh, I've seen a clip of it on YouTube Shorts.
Now we're talking my language.
Here's a map of all of your mapped statewide canals.
Oh, this is going to be so based.
Statewide Bike Path Network? Statewide Canal Path Network.
That's really cool. Oop, I didn't mean to zoom out.
You can do whatever you want. This is statewide.
Zoom out?
It's a big state.
Wow, and so the green ones are presumably natural waterways?
Yeah, that's like perennial flow.
Wow.
That's year-round like rivers.
Look at that. Isn't it weird how many like parallel canals there are in the South Valley?
So they do follow like elevation contours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that tracks. Meanwhile, the Murdoch pipe.
Yeah, it's really annoying to me that City Creek doesn't like run down the middle of North Temple or something.
Return to 1850.
Like wouldn't or like South Temple, right? Like wouldn't it be cool if we pedestrianized South Temple and Main Street and then City Creek runs in a channel next to the tracks?
God, you've seen the city's plan. You've seen the city's plans for both those streets, right?
No.
They're so bad.
Well, they should put me in charge.
What they want to do...
That's so cool.
What they want to do is they want to have a car side a car side of the train tracks on Main Street in South Temple and an everything else side of the train tracks, which will almost certainly involve blowing up a bunch of trees to make everything fit.
Why?
SB 195.
Why? I hate...
The mayor is like cowering in fear of additional retaliatory legislation from the state.
She's probably correct to do so.
I just realized I did not get the backup recording going.
Oh,
so
well, we'll try not to fuck anything up.
So hopefully,
our not real episode may not be recorded.
Look, this might be our best ever ad-libbed episode.
Because we're just yelling about the government.
Well, thanks, state legislature, for all the podcast material. No thanks for ruining people's lives.
Yeah. I thought that was a siren, but it's staying on the high note for a very long time.
Very European.
And I don't know. Is he gay or European? Have you ever seen that?
If it was European, it would go... Sound like a jammed printer.
Oh, Lord. Well, anything else anyone wants to talk about? Okay. What the fuck is up with the Trump-stapo? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, with just shooting people with no consequences and being defended by the president with lies?
May Renee Good rest in peace and rise in glory. That is some serious bullshit. And it's not the first American citizen they've shot, I am finding out.
Oh, great.
It's just the first one that the news brought to me because, of course, the other one was a black guy.
Oh, so they don't count. Yeah,
and they not people, I guess, according to the news.
I think he was just looking for someone to shoot.
Because
I understand.
She was...
Yeah, she was...
And now...
If a car at 5 miles an hour is considered a deadly weapon, then what are we doing?
We're sad as a podcast.
Our podcast is going to win. But, like, she's turning the wheel away. She's not done anything. They have no cause to detain her. And then he gets out of the way and then shoots her in the head 3 times.
Pulls out the gun
like,
as she's cranking the wheel.
This is... I said it a year ago. Everything is happening slower than I thought it was going to happen, but it is still happening. This is authoritarian consolidation. Textbook, guys. Wake up. I don't know. I don't know what advice to give you.
I feel like
go to a protest. Do something.
I feel like this is one of the first major ISIS incidents that I personally have heard about in the news, which again, tiny filter of all the bullshit that happens every single day and all the people who get locked up in like mosquito alligator camps or whatever. I feel like this is one of the first like headlining incidents where you can see the full connection from top to bottom from an ICE agent on the ground shooting somebody who is obviously in the clear in every possible way.
The entire hierarchy of the federal administration lying on his behalf to the American people.
And just directly defending it out completely in the open with blatant and easily refuted lies.
Like, I don't want to call for civil war, but if I was a Democratic governor, I would be seriously considering mobilizing the National Guard and arresting any ICE agents that came into my state. Like...
If you were a Democratic governor, you'd have no rules.
Hitler.
God damn.
One ball, and that's more than 0.
I'm sorry, but like you cannot allow what is effectively an occupying force to terrorize your state, even if it means like starting civil war too. Like this is the line, people. This is the actual red line in the stand where you say it can't go any further, otherwise we're all screwed.
The normal part of my brain wants to ask what remedy within the confines of the law and the books states have law? Against the federal government.
Because this administration does not follow the laws of the United States. There are all sorts of laws prohibiting this sort of behavior, but the government is doing it anyway because we have an administration that no longer believes in the rule of law or in democracy.
So maybe it doesn't fucking matter and it literally needs to be war on the streets.
Like, I don't know. I don't want to call for war on the streets because... that means a lot of people are going to die. And also, it's LARPy and stupid to be like, firebomb Walmart. But
well, and because also one of the biggest things the Trump administration has been trying to do with all these ICE occupations and shit is to incite violence on the street, blame it on the defending side, and use it as an excuse to shoot them.
Use it as an excuse to do state terror against enemies of the regime.
So any opposition of any sort will be met with like 10, 100 times the retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike woman who gets just shot by ICE agent who wants to shoot people in cold blood just fucking because, and is like in the green in every way such that she can be in nationwide news. The news won't look so favorably on like a minority who smashed a window and then gets shot by an ICE agent, even though they still shouldn't get fucking shot by the Gestapo.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but my sort of personal threshold for what warrants killing a person is a lot higher than driving your car vaguely in their direction, smashing a shop window, looking at them wrong.
Calling them justifiable names.
Calling them an asshole.
Cops shouldn't even be shooting people who are being violent against the cops.
No, they should not, because you have to be...
You throw a brick at a cop, the cop should not shoot you. The cop should arrest you and let the court system put you in jail.
These are not cops.
They're not. They're the fucking secret.
They're thugs. They are the secret police.
It's $50,000 signing bonus. What is it?
It is so telling to me that at the height of the George Floyd protests in 2020, which is the biggest like civil unrest in this country in recent memory, cops did not wear masks. American police officers do not wear masks because they are still, even when they're doing sort of evil racist shit, which they do sometimes, a lot, they're still in some manner accountable to the American people, whereas ICE agents are wearing masks
literally completely
because they are completely unaccountable and are answering to someone who thinks he runs the country by decree via Twitter.
Like, our establishment police has been, like, slowly working up, like, layers of we investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing, and friends in the courts and this and that much, so that they can spend years covering up, like, killing a black person with no fucking reason, and then Trump just shoots right over their heads with, what if we just gave everybody $50,000 signing bonuses, let them wear masks, and gave them guns?
Like, I hate to say that this was a great victory for civil rights in America, but I will point out, Derek Chauvin went to jail for killing George Floyd.
It should not have taken the actual fucking hell that it did. That should have been like the action.
And he should have probably been
action.
in prison for a lot longer than he was, because I think Trump pardoned him.
Holy fuck, of course he did.
He went to jail.
There was actually a way to get accountability.
I can't describe to people the degree to which our broken system...
It's still a system. A system
that worked so infinitely much better than this sort of authoritarian BS that we're headed for. And I don't know.
Like, here, there's literally actually no way to hold these, quote, agents, unquote, accountable for just shooting people.
No, although somebody did just release all of their names to the public via hacker. So
Sweet.
What I'm saying is you should text their mom if you see them doing something bad, and that might actually be the most effective form of resistance against these guys.
I have a feeling they don't have a good relationship with their mothers.
Or their mothers don't know.
Or they're about to not.
or their mothers don't know, because the part of Trump's deal
moms.
for signing up for ICE is, you can hide to your friends and family that you're doing this for money.
Not in California anymore.
Oh?
Good job, Gavin.
Yeah, that's good.
What did the Gav pass?
They passed a law saying that no law enforcement, including federal, is allowed to wear a mask in the state of California.
Good. Because that's reasonable.
So reasonable.
Like, if a private individual goes in public and, like, completely conceals their identity with clothing, smashes a shop window.
People see that as suspicious.
People see
for
that as
good
suspicious.
reason.
Well, and then also our state monopoly on violence can come arrest them on the spot, book them, charge them, whatever. They will be held
Max
accountable.
Weber.
Okay, who?
Max Weber is the guy who defined the state as an organization with the exclusive monopoly on violence within a specific area. He's a Swiss sociologist.
Spit real. But
I studied this in
this
college.
member of the public will be held accountable in a court of law for their actions, whereas law enforcement officers are on the exact opposite end of the power balance, where if you don't know if the public doesn't know who they are, they will not be held accountable. That you can't, as a regular citizen, walk up to an ICE agent who just shot someone and be like, "Hi, I'm putting you under citizen arrest for doing the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. You will have your day in court," because they'll just shoot you too.
You have the right to remain silent. Like, yeah, no, I don't know, guys. This is pretty fucking bad.
We're fucked.
I'm excited to hear the terrible arguments with family in town this coming weekend.
For why minorities should be
For why people should just be killed in the streets like dogs, I suppose.
You want to hear my new default response that I've started telling my parents, and your family's not religious, so this might not work on them.
Kinda, yeah.
In-laws are...
In-laws, yeah.
Well, I have been telling them, you really ought to be ashamed of yourself for saying that. I'll pray for your repentance.
See, that sounds good.
Say it.
Coming from me, I don't know.
You've been going to... Well, you've been to Episcopal church once. I give you the authority to say that.
Okay, I appreciate that.
You get the sin is bad card.
Congratulations.
It feels good. It feels powerful.
I don't know if I have the authority to give you that. I'll ask the bishop when I see her.
Holly?
She's not she's a priest. Bishop's
okay.
like her boss.
Damn, I like Holly.
She rocks.
Yeah.
Many people are saying. Okay, and you guys can't. You're gonna have to cut this story out. But this is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, what were we talking about before I said that? You like Holly, Bishop. I gave you the authority to tell people that you're praying for their repentance.
The sin is bad card.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, be passive aggressive. Use these people's favorite lines against them. Like when my dad says like all immigrants are like rapists or whatever, I can be like, well, gotta hate the sinner or hate the sin, love the sinner. Like, he's also divorced, which I will note is actually prohibited in the title. Anyhow, use these people's stuff against them. Like, call them rude names, call them snowflakes. It'll get under their skin because they think they're tough and all this, but they're actually the wusses. So anyway, I'll call you guys when I need
playing
to
the incredibly long game to win the midterms and have any chance of having a functioning government for the rest of our adult lives.
There is no chance we don't win the midterms if there's elections. I gotta be honest.
If there's elections.
If there are free and fair elections, which I think there probably will still be, we're winning the midterms. Well, like the question is that whether a Dem Congress will actually do anything to curb this.
If we get some more absolute Zoomers
if we get Zimbabwe Marachi.
I saw you wrote that in the script.
I just, that SNL skit lives completely rent free in my head. Is that an episode? Is that enough?
Yeah, we've been going for an hour and 8 minutes.
Wow, look at us go.
Good ad-libbing.
What do we call this? Like the slow slide into doom, and this is our little home in Utah.
This is Sophie forgot to write an episode. Or no, she didn't forget to write an episode. She wrote an episode about something that she actually wanted to talk about. And then realized that we needed a guest for it. And then wrote a different episode about something that we had apparently already done an episode about.
Episode 95.
And so I ranted about Trevor Lee for 20
85.
minutes instead.
I think.
95.
Oh, really?
Was it 95? Oh. So it's pretty recently, too. That's kind of embarrassing for me.
Yeah. I would once again recommend literally going to our website, just control F-ing it, because it's all on like one page.
Yeah,
it has all the text
scrolled through them, and I guess I should have
just control F. Closely. I just control F river, and it came right up.
That's really embarrassing.
Or just a little look it up in the Google Doc, in the Google
if the search on that's working. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can also consult your wonderful interns.
Are you an intern? Are you my intern?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I can be your intern.
Congratulations. And we'll put in the description my bill tracker for those who are interested in it.
Oh, you have a bill tracker. Where is it?
Oh, well, let me send it to you and you can see it.
Okay, cool.
It's where I'll be keeping track of the progress of certain bills that I think are bad.
Oh.
Is there any like slam dunk bill, like the scrubbers out.
The scrubbers thing from last year, you know, I haven't
was that
looked through
one?
enough bills to find one. It's this bill that my representative passed that could like decrease
the
air
emissions
pollution by
one.
like 10% on bad days.
That's so good.
For
That's
like
so
$400,000 or something, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
The new scrubbers at like one industrial
Well,
plant.
it's out at US Mag. It was out at US Mag, and they have a regular scrubber, but this was to mandate them to have a backup one, so when they turn off the regular one for maintenance, which has to happen pretty often because the bromides that they're scrubbing out of the air are super corrosive.
So for like $400,000, literally 10% reduction on our worst days.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's-
Because it doesn't even require them to actually build a new scrubber of any sort. It just requires them to build some sort of piping to redirect the
Oh my
emissions to a
God.
different type of scrubber
That's-
that they already have that can do most of the same
I
job.
love the people who
Such
come
a
up with
slam
this. This
dunk.
is so good.
Yeah, this was like, I think, a Stewardship Utah thing, and then Stoddard just ran it. Barely passed. Barely.
Again, how?
Because there are a bunch of elderly white men in the Senate who refuse to change their mind even after something is clearly explained to them and assume that anything that a Democrat does must have sort of a hidden agenda to promote wokeness.
I hope they realize that not all bills are like the stupid pork barrel ones.
Well, we don't run pork barrel bills in Utah. It's illegal. All of our bills are single topic. To an extent, yeah.
I'm
Mostly.
contrasting against bills like the scrubber one or the you can't drive your fucking car in the fucking bike lane one, where they spend like a page or two getting to exactly 1 point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I strongly recommend a Hinckley internship if you're interested in learning more about the legislative process. I didn't ever think I'd be shilling for that, but honestly, it was a very helpful, like even if you're not interested in going to politics, because I no longer want to work in professional politics.
This is very useful information as
this
a
is-
contributing member of the public.
Yeah, being an informed citizen is actually the highest duty of like every American, and
It's not jury duty.
No. And this is a great way to really like get your teeth into understanding how all this works on both like a legal and formalistic level and like an informal level. And like even if you're too old to do that, sit and watch the session. Like you can go into the House chambers
Yeah.
and like sit in the balcony and watch stuff happen. You can do
Yeah.
that in the Senate too, although the Senate is boring as hell, so I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
They're all so old and slow. It takes ugh. And they vote on everything twice, which is dumb.
That does sound a little bit dumb.
Yeah. So you can sit in committee hearings. You don't even have to like voice an opinion. You can just sit there and listen.
Well, speaking of
Like-
Sophie, when you're doing all your bill tracking, you should take any recommendations for meetings or comments to attend or rallies on the steps to attend and forward those along to the rest of us.
Yeah,
We can
this
publish them
is
as a
going
podcast.
to be a thing that I'm doing in general because I'm doing it for work, sort of, probably.
Oh, okay.
Not that I'm being paid, but I'm doing it for the organization that I work for, if that makes sense.
Yeah. We shall reap the fruits
Mm-hmm.
of your patience for reading legislation.
Mm-hmm. Alex is hard at work over there.
Looking at beavers.
No, I was doing that all day.
Oh, you know I look at beavers every day.
Literally me. And I say I don't like my job. But please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And to follow and leave us a rating on iTunes and/or Spotify. If you like what we do here, consider becoming a member on Patreon. Patrons receive early access to all of our regular content, as well as exclusive content and occasional merch drops.
And occasionally a fucking CD in the mail. Why
yeah,
not?
that's
Or a
also
cassette.
true.
Or a cassette.
We're very special like that.
I want to do a DVD next.
Speaking of
that sounds like it would be
patrons-
popular.
Speaking,
What if we just did like a...
will DVD our track speed run?
Okay, that would be very liminal DVD vibes if we edited it right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Kyle, did you send patrons?
Yep, they're in
Oh,
the
I'm
Discord.
really stupid.
We
There's
know.
so many of them.
We know.
Yeah, we love our supporters.
Wow, Kyle will be like, I'm sexist. I think women are stupid. At $10 or frontrunner tier, $10 or more per month, we have Curtis Herring, Zach Adams, Tony Stunts, Aaron, and Austin Speaker.
This is in a different order than mine. At $5 a month, our red line tier, we have DJ
Hi, Will.
Watkins, Nebula, Robert P. Walsh, Christopher Whaley, Elijah Kensler, Reluctant LA Resident, Sky Lukowski, Isaac Madsen, Kyle Irving, and yeah, that's it.
Blue Line tier, $3 a month. We have Ethan McDonald, Zach Verstott, Alex, G4,
Hey, Alex.
Evelyn, Matt Gray, Jesse Mayo, McKay Ransom, Oliver, Sam Myers, Litmus Zest, Toronto Transit Channel, Flight Attendant Nincha, Phoenix Deluxe, Tonsi, and Caleb Denio. Let us know if
And-
we're pronouncing that wrong.
I think you did very well that time. At Green Line tier, $1 or more per month. There aren't any that are more, but
We will allow up to $2.99.
In theory, we will allow up to $2.99. We have Capil, Benjamin Wood, Joshua S. Horvath, William Rowe, and Ryan Bailey. Thank you for listening.
Thank you all.
Did we get some new patrons?
A couple, yeah.
Yeah.
Love our
Alex
patrons.
Why?
Dykowski changed his name to just Alex. So
Oh. To be cool like you. Mononym.
Ooh, that's a good vocabulary word, Kyle.
Despite my blatant disrespect for the English language and the fact that I have not picked up anything new or bothered to retain anything since I left high school, there is some still in there.
Oh, I can't believe they're knocking down my high school.
Highland.
Yeah.
Well, last I checked, what I've been told is that the building is shit. How shit is the building?
Not as shit as
Very
West,
shitty.
but
Many
pretty-
people are saying
pretty
they've got
shit.
to tear it down because it's so shitty.
Who's excited for the West parking lot?
The parking lot at West.
Well, for the new building, they're significantly increasing the amount of stuff that should be grounds that is now parking lot.
Oh.
So this is a sort of like you have to wade through the parking lot to exit the building sort of thing.
Sounds awfully like Highland High School.
Wait till they release the
Damn.
design on that.
Pain.
The designs are so shit.
Was that our
Oh.
first time playing jet lag that we went to Highland High School and we were completely wrong about where they were?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that sucked. Also, we helped someone who crashed their bike.
We did. They
and
were
they
riding.
crashed their bike bad.
They were riding a bike with no operable brakes, and we were
downhill on Parleys.
downhill on Harleys. They hit a gravel patch at a high speed with no working brakes and slid out, which is physics.
Yeah, you know that section that's on the south side of the freeway? And where it's just like a straight downhill all the way to,
Yeah.
to what is that, 15th?
where they have like the grade warning signs and the reduced speed limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We later found out talking with the kid who had a
The kid.
It was a child.
Oh my god.
like middle school child. Or
I
whatever.
That is
I
a
was
child.
thinking
I'm
it was like
sorry.
a middle-aged like man.
No, this is a kid, and their I think older brother is what I'm assuming the relationship was with them on the ride. So perfectly normal bike ride, great. But apparently, both the older brother, the kid themselves, and a parent had signed off on the operation of a bicycle with no brakes.
And it wasn't one of the ones where you pedal backwards.
No,
right?
no, no,
No.
no,
Okay,
no, no, no.
okay.
It was like proper like e-bike sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Big kid bike.
My god.
Neither of the brakes fucking worked at all. Like nothing. You bottom
was-
them out, they wouldn't do a thing.
It was really scary because they went past us going like, what? They were going fast.
They were going fast.
Okay.
Faster than
and-
it is responsible given the curb and the curve.
Yeah, and
and
they
the gravel
weren't even
patch.
doing the thing that I used to do where when my bike had bad brakes
See,
that I would
Sophie would
use
never go below half a brake. She wouldn't stoop down to zero brakes.
Yeah, I sort of have recognized how stupid that was now, and I will not be doing that again.
Well, realistically,
Although your Vans make pretty good brakes, so or your Converse, so
Christ.
Skating shoes.
That's what
Converse?
they're
yeah.
for. That's
So
literally
you can
what
use
they're
them to
for.
slow down if you're stupid, like I
Or
am.
if you're on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're skating shoes. That's why they're flat.
hmm I wear them for the aesthetic, not for the skating.
As with basically everybody.
See, I have wide feet. I need
No.
wide shoes.
Huge.
I don't know what that means, but I feel vaguely uncomfortable.
I was picking out LL Bean boots, and they come in like 5 or 6 different widths.
I
It's
didn't realize
crazy.
you were a lesbian.
I thought I'd shown you my LL Bean boots.
You
I'm
had.
I was
I was
flexing
just- I
those
was
and
just
the
being-
and I'm not wearing it right now because I'm in my work from home sweats.
Yeah,
But
Kyle
I
is
had the- I
Kyle
had
is
the
very
gear on.
rapidly entering he/him lesbian territory.
Work from home sweats was a. I don't know. That was a ding. I like them. They look good.
I got some money at Christmas and I went shopping, so I have lots of good new fits.
Yeah,
I hate buying clothes.
me too.
I like buying clothes.
I hate shopping.
I think Iconoclad's all right, but I only ever end up with like one or two things
The
tops.
problem with Iconoclad is it's really expensive. We
Yeah,
can
they-
start packing up. This is not part of the podcast.
But Iconoclad meta.
Iconoclad. The problem with Iconoclad is that it's really expensive, and also everything there is extremely slutty.
Yeah.
That's what Caitlin told me.
That's-
Because I haven't been.
Sophie, I think that is entirely their intentional niche. Is
Well, and that's fine. I just don't need
consignment
that
store
much.
that pays you 50% and a bit slutty.
I just don't need that much slutty clothing. Like I have.
You consume it at a low rate of
Here.
speed.
Yeah, I'll
See,
show
I
you
don't
like
think-
my number one slut outfit here.
Good Christian slut. Oh.
Okay, I would say that's...
That's like a full length skirt.
No, it's not. That will go down to there. Like that is most of the thighs.
I feel like you're holding that too high.
It's high waisted.
Oh, okay.
Whatever the hell.
High-waisted strikes again.
That means. Again.
No midriff.
No, this is the fun bit though. But yeah, like I bought that in Iconoclad naturally. But like you don't need that much slutty clothing unless you're going
To raves.
to raves a lot, which I am not.
Also their niche, yes.
See, that's how Caitlin described it, with slutty rave clothing.
Yeah, it is
That
really.
they have a lot of that on purpose. The state location is a whole section.
I've been enjoying Pibs a lot more because
Oh.
I'm flannel there.
Oh.
We got a good flannel. Let me show you. The
Lesbian
flannel.
flannel.
You should
Yeah,
take me
you know
to
it.
You should take me to Pibs. Take me to
Pibs,
Pibs.
ow.
Do.
Wait, what's...
I was just like acapellaing the wrong melody, you know.
To what song?
Take me to Snurch.
Okay.
Take me to Pibs.
Okay.
That's
You see, this is fucking great.
yeah.
And-
That's good.
It's super warm. And that was very helpful.
Let me feel
to
your
because
flannel.
My office at St. Paul's is frigid.
Good flannel.
And
Ooh, soft.
$12.
Whoa.
Wow.
Mhm,
Hey,
mhm.
what's that
See,
label
I kinda-
say?
Actual flannel, and it's
And that's from
Vermont.
Pibs?
So I can look like a Canadian, don't you know?
Yeah, Vermonters, basically Canadians.
A moose got loose about the hoose.
You have a pretty good Canadian accent.
Yeah, it's the only accent I do well.